What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're in Raleigh, North Carolina yet again for the Triangle Parade of Homes, and we're getting ready to check out yet another beautiful home from Ken Harvey Homes. So let me turn you around, I'll tell you all about it. All right, y'all, say hello to the Glen from Ken Harvey Homes. This is probably one of my favorites of the Ken Harvey Homes that we've toured so far, this being the third one of the day. And I just love all of the character. You've got like this gray brick, it's got like some beige kind of lap siding up in kind of the gables. You've got some field stone, and it's just got like some fun character, right? I love it. Now, inside of this home, you're going to find 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. It does have a 3-car garage around to the right-hand side of the home, and all of this sits inside of 4,562 square feet. You have this beautiful covered front porch. I could definitely see some rocking chairs up here, and just kind of watching everybody as they pass by. Now, if you are interested in this home, this one is already spoken for, but if you want something similar to it, you can expect to pay approximately $2.5 million. But with that, let's get inside and see what all we can find. All right, here we go. So, this is the view that you are greeted with just as soon as you walk in. You've got views kind of out into your living room. You've got the staircase going up to the 2nd floor. But before we dive into all of that, let me go ahead and turn you around and show off this front entryway. Y'all, Miss Jennifer has had me running today. This is home number 5, and we still got one more to go after this. And all of them, I mean, every one of them have been interesting and unique, and I have just absolutely loved this trip to Raleigh this year. Just been fantastic. Anyway, so you've got double doors with some glass panes, just kind of letting in some natural light. And then to the right of that, you got the French doors that open up into your office space. And I'm already seeing something right now, which I think is super cool. We've seen it in another Ken Harvey home earlier, just kind of in a different location and utilized for like a different thing. But you have these nice big windows looking out into the front yard. Tons of wall treatment in here. Just a really nice space. Now, the thing that I was alluding to was this, which is a hidden closet. And this looks like it sits up underneath of the stairwell. It's kind of a nice storage closet for your office. And boom. And then opposite the foyer, you've got a coat closet. And then just past that, up towards the front of the house, this is the first of the secondary bedrooms. This would probably be like a really good guest bedroom, or not, you know, depending. I wouldn't even know what to do with a guest bedroom. It's like, here's your air mattress, go find somewhere to blow it up. One day maybe, perhaps. But, oh my goodness, just all of the light coming in from these windows. It's so nice. And into its closet. Now, I would have to say, of all the Ken Harvey homes that we've toured so far, every one of them, I think for the most part, maybe there was like 2 bedrooms that were connected via like a Jack and Jill, but other than that, all the other rooms have had their very own ensuite, which is super nice. This one's got the standalone shower. It's got the normal shower head, 1 shower head, 0 threshold, and a nice little bench. And then from there, we finally enter into all of the common spaces with your living room, dining room, and kitchen space. So we'll start right here in the living room. Of course, you have this humongous gas insert right here, just absolutely large and in charge. And then you've got like this kind of scalloped tile going all the way up to the ceiling. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, little spot to mount the TV. And then on either side of that, you have these beautiful arched built-ins with the sconces up above them, looking really nice. Got a little bit of storage up underneath. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn you around, kind of give you a glimpse of the kitchen as well as the dining room. We're gonna come back to all that. We're actually gonna work our way back here first before we come back out and hit the rest of everything. So just off of the living room, you've got this powder room, which is nice. Single vanity and toilet. And then you've got your hall tree. It's got like these nice little lockers, and this actually wraps around over to the garage. But before we get into the garage, we're actually gonna dive into the master bedroom. So this sits back towards the back of the house. Tons of space in here. Really nice big windows looking out into the backyard. And then you have the door into the ensuite. So double vanities, a little bit of elbow room in between the two sinks. Then around the corner, you've got the toilet. And then you have this beautiful soaking tub with this walk-through shower. So you got the rainfall shower heads, some wand shower heads. It's very nice. Some built-ins. Nice little linen cabinets, you know what I mean? And then from there you transition into the master closet. So just tons and tons of built-ins everywhere. You got the pull-down hanging dowels. And then from there you transition, it just kind of wraps all the way around into the laundry room. So you got a little spot, maybe a pet station, maybe you put some laundry baskets there, right? Sky's the limit. Tons of storage. And then on this side, you've got washer dryer hookups and a nice little shelf. Now the laundry room is separated from the closet via a pocket door. Just wanted to point that out. And then you've got this closet. It's even got like a little outlet in here, so if you needed to charge like vacuums, mops, stuff like that, maybe you had a robot vacuum, kind of, that was its home, right? And then you're back out into the mudroom. So what we're gonna do is step out here into the garage real quick, and then we're gonna go get into that kitchen, because that kitchen is gorgeous. So let's see, you got a, looks like an outlet for an electric vehicle, whatever you call them things. You've got the side mount lift for the door, a couple electric panels. I'm just kind of perusing, seeing what all we can find in here. And then over on this side, this is the single car side. You've got the side door. And then your water heaters. And then you've got a spigot right here so you can have a nice wash basin. That's about what I'm seeing. Now, as we are walking through this home, let me know what you like, what you might want to change or rearrange if this home was to be yours. I love hearing that stuff down in the comments. And while you're down there, if you would hit that subscribe button, I would be so greatly appreciative. It would just mean the world to me. Plus, as an added benefit, you're not going to miss any of the homes that we tour all across the country, right? That's cool. Right now we are in Raleigh, North Carolina. Next week we head up to Minnesota, up towards some of them Great Lakes, and then who knows where we'll be after that. But just tons of beautiful homes that we tour all over the place. Anyway, coming into this kitchen, I love this. The ceilings kind of raise up and you just have this grand feeling space. It looks magnificent. Nice big island. Looks like you do have a little bit of storage and just tons of seating on this side of the island. You've got these great big lights hanging down over the top of it. And then on this side, we've got a built-in microwave. Looks like trash can drawer. Of course, you've got your undermount sink looking out into both the living room as well as, look at this dining room. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get over there in just a second. But then you also have the dishwasher. And then I'm gonna back up a little bit and we'll start along this back wall with the range. So you have windows on either side of your range, and then you also have 2 cabinets. Then you have the Thermador range with the double ovens. You've got a nice pot filler. And then on either side of that, you do have some spice rack kind of built-ins, but it looks like this isn't a spice rack, but it's still cool. It's got the paper towel dowel. You've got a little spot for some utensils, and then maybe like, you know, you're cooking, what is that called? Your cooking oils, right? You know what I mean. You're picking it up. And on this side, you have an actual spice rack. Then along this far wall, you've got your refrigerator and freezer with this beautiful kind of glass built-in china cabinet, which is really nice. Now, obviously the cabinets don't quite go all the way up to the ceiling, so if you want to do a little bit of decorating, you could do that. Ooh, got some nice slide outs in the cupboard. And then from there you have this beautiful arched doorway which leads into your pantry space. So in here you've got another apron sink, tons of storage cabinets, good bit of extra counter space. You've got a little ice machine in here, as well as a beverage refrigerator, and then even more storage. Then on the opposite side of the kitchen, man, I love the ceiling in here. So you have this beautiful vaulted ceiling with the exposed beams, just really gives it this nice rustic look. You've got this nice oversized chandelier hanging down over the top of your table, and then you almost have like 180 degrees of windows looking out into your backyard. So just picture perfect. I love it. Let me get over here and give you all the fun angles. And then we will step out onto this back patio. So you've got like the accordion style doors that open up all the way. And then it looks like you've even got a screen back here. So if you wanted to enjoy some of that indoor, outdoor life, right? You could open these things all the way up, keep the screens down so you don't have to worry about the bugs, which is always nice. And then if you had the screen down, of course, there's a screen door so you can access your backyard. Gas fireplace, overhead heater, and some outdoor speakers. Or, yeah, there's 2. There's one up above us as well. So it looks like you've got like a whole home kind of audio system. All right, so from here, we'll go ahead and work our way upstairs, go check out all that stuff. So up here, this is where you're gonna find the rest of the secondary bedrooms. So just as soon as we get up here, you've got this really fun kind of like loft space, which is neat. You've got a little attic access, but you've got these stairs that come up into this little loft space, looking out into the front yard. Now it's kind of formal right now. Would you keep it formal or would you kind of turn it into something else? Maybe a game room, a little reading nook, right? A little library, maybe a secondary office, a little playroom. I don't know. You let me know that stuff down in the comments. And then just off of that, you come into bedroom number 3. which is a nice size. And then into its ensuite with the single vanity. Oh, get a load of that. This thing's got a nice deep tub. You got a tile going all the way up to the ceiling. Toilet. A linen closet. And then the actual closet. What did I say this was? This was how many square feet? 4,500. And that is like the perfect size. Like it doesn't feel over the top at all. It still feels kind of cozy, you know what I mean? And I'm just thinking like, because I've got the two little ones that live with us. And I've got my two older boys that come and visit every now and again. And just having that amount of space, not to mention all the family members that come up to visit. It's like enough space where you can spread out, everybody can have their own room, right? But at the same time, I feel like I could be in the kitchen and I can holler for someone and they're gonna hear me. And then into this bathroom, which sits kind of outside of this other bedroom. It's got a nice deep tub too. But that would be for like this bedroom. So this one's a little bit smaller. This could be like a good nursery or something. And then working down the hallway, we've got another linen closet. Then some more French doors that lead into this kind of upstairs den space. That less formal living room, game room, movie theater room. Kids' jungle gym room, if you wanted to do something crazy with it, right? Gym room maybe, perhaps, but you've got this wet bar, you've got a little mini fridge, sink, then you've got some upper cabinets. And then on the opposite side, this is our 5th bedroom. Into its closet. I have liked all the closet sizes. They're really nice. I can definitely see why this one's already sold. Single vanity, standalone shower, plenty of room too. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all let me know what you think about this home down in the comments. If you want any more information on a home like this or Ken Harvey Homes, you can find that information right down there in the description. With that, I hope you enjoyed the tour. I hope you go on to have a fantastic day. And as always, my name's Timothy. I look forward to seeing your beautiful face in the next one.